Hey there, in this video, I'll be teaching you about how to find values of sine, cosine, and tangent functions. Most importantly, 0, pi by 6, pi by 4, pi by 3, and pi by 2. Note that all these values are lesser than pi by 2. So, when you draw the diagram, it will look something like this. For sine, for cos, it will look something like this, and for tangent, it would look something like this. Now, since all these values are lesser than pi by 2, we're looking at this area right here, the shaded area, correspondingly for each one of them. And when we draw this again, sine, cosine, tangent, we get this, pi by 2, we get this by 2, and we get this, sorry about that, we get this for pi by 2. Now pi by 4 will come right in the middle. Oops, sorry again. Then pi by 3 will be somewhere over here, and pi by 6 will be, pi by 6 will be here, which means these points are the ones we are looking at. And just like that, looking at all these points, pi by 3, pi by 4, and pi by 6. Now notice that sine of 0 is 0, cosine of 0 is 1, and tan of 0 is 0. And likewise, sine of pi by 2 is 1, cosine of pi by 2 is 0, and tangent of pi by 2 is undefined. So when you look at the sine function, let me use a different color here, x and sine of x. X goes from 0, pi by 6, pi by 4, pi by 3, pi by 2. Now, like I said earlier, sine of 0 is 0. Sorry about that. Sine of 0 is 0. Sine of pi by 2 is 1. And one thing that you'll notice is that it's increasing in value as you go down the axis. Right? It's increasing. Increases from 0 till 1. So we just name this one as, we just put in 1 for this, put in 2 for this, and put in 3 for this. Then we add a root for all of these and divide by 2. And you get those values just like that. And this would be root 4 divided by 2. You get 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 all in roots divided by 2. And if you simplify them, you get 0, you get 1 by 2, remains the same, and you get root of 4 is 2, 2 divided by 2 is 1. Get this table right here. For cosine, it starts with all the x values. Cosine of x, wait, sorry. You have 0, pi by 6, pi by 4, pi by 3, and pi by 2. Now cosine of 0 is obviously 1 from the diagram, and cosine of pi by 2 is 0. So you add a root and divide by 2. You add a root, divide by 2. And then since it's increasing, you get this as the result here. And for tangent, all you have to do is for all the corresponding x's, tan of x, all you have to do is divide sine x by cos x for the specific x value. You get something like this. 0 divided by anything is obviously 0. Pi by 6 is root 3. Yeah, and then this one is 1, and then this 1 over root 3, that's 1, and then this is root 3, and this is undefined. Now once you get this, you just have to multiply it by 3, and that's the pattern that's found in this table. So in that way, you can easily learn all these values through intuition. And for the multiples of all values, I'll be covering that in the next video. So thanks for watching. Peace.